What's up, guys? I'm back today with another Madden 21 video. And as you guys can see, we are going to be doing a rebuild of the New York Jets, a speed rebuild. It's going to work the same as last episode. So if you guys missed last episode, I'll leave the link in the top right corner somewhere. As you guys can probably see, I am doing a post commentary of this, and everything is sped up because I wanted you guys to see that I really did keep, and I'm not cheesing anything, but I ended up recording all the audio for this entire video, and it got messed up, and there was no audio. So I had no audio on this, so I'm going to do a post commentary and let you guys know everything that happened. So you guys can see all the trades that we're making. Obviously, it's going super fast, so you're not going to be able to see, but we're going to go through the team in a second after I sim through the year. But I couldn't miss out on this episode, and I didn't want to record another one because this episode was good. I enjoyed this episode, and I thought it came out super well. We picked up great players, and the team did really well. A little bit of a giveaway. The team did very well, but you guys will see. I have everything playing in the background. I probably won't talk the entire time. I'll probably talk for a couple minutes, let you guys know what happens, and talk over a couple things, and then I'll probably leave you guys with some music to close out the video. But the team did very well. I had no clue where to start for the team, so I was just kind of going out there. I didn't want to pick up a ton of players that I picked up in last episode, but I did pick up a couple. I think I picked up Antonio Brown, Alex Mack, and I think I had Ryan Jensen in the last video too, but I didn't pick up like a ton of other players. I didn't pick up Khalil Mack. I didn't pick up Von Miller, the classic players that I feel like are easy to get. So you guys can check out the team here. We have Cam Newton at quarterback, David Njoku, Evan Ingram. Our offensive line was a little bit weak. We did get Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley. We still had Jamison Crowder. So our offense was fairly solid. Defensively, we're looking pretty good. Our corners were pretty good. I was looking for a number one, but we didn't really have anybody. We got Sue, Vita Vea, and then Quinnen Williams at left end. And then we also got Lavonte David, JPP. I realize now that I picked up a lot of Bucs players, but Bucs players, if you guys don't know, a lot of them are super easy to pick up. In franchise, their trade value is really low, especially if you pick up some of their older players like JPP and Lavonte David and stuff like that. They're pretty easy to pick up. So yeah, anyways, we're going to go through here. As you guys can see, we did end up making the playoffs. We won the division at 10-6. And we're going to be playing the Bills in the wild card round. Going through the schedule, we had some very close losses. 3-point loss to the Colts, another 3-point loss to the Chiefs, a 1-point loss to the Dolphins, and then we lost a couple bad games at the end of the season to the Browns and the Patriots. A little bit disappointing to the Patriots. They were 4-12 on the year, but a division opponent cannot complain about a 10-6 season. And we were the 3 seed, so we're pretty good. We're looking pretty good for the playoffs. And so, other than those 2 bad losses at the end of the year, every single loss was very close. So 4 games, and all of them were, I think, were under 6-point losses. So pretty solid. You guys can see 3 seed for us, 1 seed for the Saints and the Browns. Obviously, the Browns do amazing in simulation. I think maybe next episode I should probably try to pick up Baker Mayfield. Might try to pick him up and see how he does in simulation. But you can see Cam Newton, 52 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, insane year. Absolutely insane. The offense did incredible. I think the offense was like 9th and the defense was 11th. I would have liked a little bit better on the defense. Saquon Barkley also had a solid year, 9 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Solid year. If we can get a running back over 1,000 yards, we're doing good. Jamison Crowder was in the slot, so we ended up receiving, for over 1,200 yards and 18 touchdowns. Absolutely insane. Julio Jones had a pretty solid year. And we had a couple of players we had 3 players with almost 900 yards, or about or over 900 yards, and then obviously Jamison Crowder killed it. Defensively, we didn't have a lot of sacks, which was a little disappointing. I think that was a spot that held us back a little bit. Sue and Vita Vea and Lavonte David did pretty well. And then picks were okay. We had AJ Boye and Bradley Roby lead us with 4 interceptions each. So pretty solid there. And then Younghoe Koo ended up only kicking 15 field goals, which is pretty insane. But no punt returns, no kick returns. You guys can check out there. And obviously, as you guys can guess, Cam Newton's going to win the MVP. Pretty self-explanatory with 52 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Absolutely insane. Josh Allen in second. But Cam Newton, insane year. Ended up coming in 5th for Coach of the Year. Pretty good year. Like I said, I couldn't miss out on this year. I didn't want to do another video or re-record this because I feel like we weren't going to get the same results and it wasn't going to be as interesting and wild as the simulation that happened here. So 52 touchdowns out of Cam Newton is pretty insane. So, but we all know Cam Newton in simulation is pretty glitchy. So Next episode, or next month's episode, I'll probably have to try Baker Mayfield and see if we can pick him up. I imagine he's going to be harder to get than Cam Newton, but I will probably have to pick him up and see if he is glitchy in simulation as well. But we did pretty well this year, pretty solid year for the team, and happy that we were able to make the playoffs. So we're going to sim through a couple games here. We're going to upgrade the players first, and we're going to sim through a couple games here. I guess I'll stick with you as long as I have something to talk about. I don't want to make this video boring, but I also don't want to just pump in music for 4 or 5 minutes so you guys have nothing to listen to or nobody to talk to the game. But we ended up beating the Buffalo Bills, a pretty solid game there. Cannot complain. We won 24-10, and we're going to move on to play at the Texans. They are the 2 seed. Going to be a little bit of a tough matchup. They just beat the Bengals, and then we also have the Browns against the Steelers, Saints against the 49ers, and then Cowboys against the Lions, making the playoffs, which is absolutely wild, and winning their division and being a 3 seed over Green Bay is crazy. Green Bay got crushed by the Cowboys. They put up 3 points, so pretty crazy there. Upgrade the players, and then we'll sim through this one and see if we can head to the AFC Championship. See what we can do. So we'll sim through this one against the Texans and see what we can do. And we do come away with the victory. We are going to go to the AFC Championship against the Browns. Going to be a tough matchup. Cam Newton ended up throwing 2 touchdowns, 279 passing yards, rushing touchdown on the ground. Pretty solid day for him. And we do get the W. We're going to move on to face the Browns and Cowboys and the Saints on the other side. So 1-2 and a 1-3 on the left side for the AFC. So hopefully we can beat the Browns. If we do, we're going to be making the playoffs. We're going to be playoffs. What do I mean? We're going to be making the Super Bowl, and we will have a chance. So let's see if we can beat the Browns and go to the Super Bowl. And as you guys can see, we ended up beating the Browns. We put up, I think, 52 points. I went through the Pro Bowl roster, so you guys can check that out really quickly. But it is what it is. But we ended up putting up 52 points on the number 1 seed Browns at the Browns place. So pretty insane day. Going to go through some of the stats here so you guys can check out how well Cam Newton did. He ended up throwing, I think, 5 touchdowns. Insane day. 1 on the ground as well. Just absolutely killing it. So pretty crazy day for Cam Newton. Cannot complain. As you guys can tell, Cam Newton in simulation is beyond glitchy. So show out the stats here and see how well he did. 52-24. Insane. 3 interceptions by Baker Mayfield. 295, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Just a crazy day for Cam Newton. 5 touchdowns, cannot complain. And Evan Ingram leading us in receiving yards, and then 2 touchdowns for Barkley and then Antonio Brown. But can't complain about that. We're putting up 52 points in the AFC Championship. And now we're going to move on to the Super Bowl, where we will face the New Orleans Saints. And hopefully we can come away with a victory, but we'll have to see what happens. It's going to be a tough one. I think were they the 1 seed? I think they were the 1 seed in the NFC. So it's going to be a tough matchup. They were 12-4, we were 10-6, and we'll have to see if we can beat the Saints in the Super Bowl. We know how Madden simulations work. We'll have to see if we can beat this one and come away with a Super Bowl victory. And as you guys can see, we're going to lose this one 34-31. Drew Brees is going to walk away with the Super Bowl MVP, and the Saints are going to beat us 34-31. Disappointing way to go out in this one. But what are you going to do? Can't complain. We're going to check out the box score. One little thing I'm a little annoyed about is because Drew Brees retired, we won't be able to see how good of a day he had. Obviously, we could add up the numbers, but disappointing that it disappears just because he retired after the Super Bowl. But Drew Brees going out with a Super Bowl victory. Pretty interesting, pretty crazy way. But a 3-point loss. They put up 17 points in the 4th quarter, and we put up 14, and they're going to take the W. Cam Newton, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Not too bad. Like I said, disappointing we can't see Drew Brees' stats, but we could add them up. Saquon Barkley with a solid day on the ground, 11.1 yards. But pretty crazy. Like I said, this is why I couldn't re-record this, and I didn't want to re-record it. I didn't think we would get the same results or anywhere near it, and I didn't think it would be as interesting for us. So anyways, that's going to be it for this month's Speed Rebuild. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I do apologize about the post commentary. Hopefully I can get it all fixed up and ready for next month's episode so we can have a regular live commentary episode while I build the entire team in 10 minutes. So anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the new videos. If you guys have any suggestions for videos you want to see or other speed rebuild series, let me know down in the comment section below. But without further ado, I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See you guys.